Hi kids, welcome to Kids World. Today I have an interesting story for you. Come, let's go into the video. Once there lived a very small rabbit in a forest. This rabbit was very small and very innocent. So every day he used to go to the carrot farm for doing some job along with the other big rabbits in that carrot farm. After finishing their works, all the rabbits used to get their wages as carrots. They took the carrots to their home and ate it as dinner and slept at night peacefully. Again, the same routine work would be happening for the next day. One day, the small rabbit Sam became a very thick friend of an old rabbit Rio. This old rabbit was very industrious and always used to be duty conscious. But the small rabbit Sam could not cope up with this old rabbit Rio. Every now and then, Sam used to sit aside for taking rest, and then after a while, Sam would continue his work. When Rio noticed his activity, he gave advice to Sam. Sam, listen, you should not get tired for all these small things. Rather, you should be very active and capable to do all the things. Listen, try to learn every small works which is going around you. In this carrot form, there are lots and lots of small works. You should try to learn everything. Can you catch my point?
Yes, sir, I can understand. Hereafter, I will do every job by myself. I will not sit aside droopily.
Rio became happy on Sam's statement and went home. From the next day onwards, without wasting not even a second, Sam was working hard and was learning everything at the nook and corner of the farm. Sam became an excellent laborer in that farm and started earning a lot of carrots as his wage. The old rabbit Rio became very old, who was not even fit to work at all in his olden days. So he decided to take rest at home. When Rio was taking rest, Sam collected the required amount of carrots for both of them. One day, while returning home, there were no carrots with Sam. When Rio inquired about it, Sam replied with sorrow.
Sir, every day I am the only person who irrigate the lands properly. But today my owner found out a mistake with me, which is I have watered the plant with little water which looked dry today. So he scolded me and failed to give me carrots, which has been taken as a punishment for my mistake.
Immediately, Rio asked Sam, Sam, I have a question for you. Can you answer for it?
Sure.
Are you confident about what you do was right?
Yes, of course. I have done a very great job only. Today was a sunny day which made the land dry. So owner thought that I have not watered the land today. Actually, I have watered the land with the same amount of water as usual.
Sam, behind every success, there is a formula. Do your job with full knowledge and love your job with full excitement. Sam nodded his head and moved away in distress. Due to sunny days, Sam started to irrigate all the lands with a surplus amount of water. Very soon, winter season had come. Sam was irrigating the lands as usual. One day, his owner had come for supervising the lands. When he had a glance at the lands, he was shocked that all the carrot plants were getting destroyed. All the plants had been rotten. When the owner of the farm watched this rotten plants, he was absolutely flabbergasted. Immediately, he terminated Sam from the job. Sam started to cry without knowing the reason. He went home and told everything to the old Rio. Rio could understand what could have happened. He told Sam, Sam, already I had told you the formula of a successful life. Do your job with full knowledge and love your job with
full excitements. When you do your job actively, you should also have the knowledge of the job. On that day, your master scolded you for not watering the plants properly. That was because you watered the plants as usual. But at that sunny days, plants needed a lot of water. From next day onwards, you tried to rectify your mistakes and you poured a large amount of water. That was perfect for those sunny days. But when the winter or rainy days have come, plants need to get smaller amount of water. If you add larger amount of water, the plants will ruin due to excess water. So before doing a work, you should have the knowledge of differentiating which is good or which is bad. Please don't do anything blindly which will lead you to failures.
Sam felt sorry for his activities. Thereafter, before starting a work, he tried to have the knowledge of the work deeply and became a victorious rabbit. Children, can you understand the moral of the story? Before starting a work, you should have the deep knowledge of the work which will lead you to success. If you do any work blindly, it will lead you to failure. Children, I hope you like this story. If you like this story, you just tell your parents to share this video and subscribe this channel Kids World. Next time I'll come along with some other video. Thank you so much.